So I sang "'Tis So Sweet to Trust in Jesus" on this YouTube channel, and now I'm going to teach you how to play it. I can play through it first. Okay, so there are some other chords I could hit in here, but I'm trying to simplify it a little bit. But I could do a level 2, I suppose. That would be adding some more interesting chords, but I'm just trying to make it doable. So I start with "'Tis So Sweet," G, E, F, D, E, C. These are fifths. Sixth. What I wanted to say also is I don't have a chord chart available for this. However, it's very easy to create your own chord chart. Easy, maybe easy is not the right word. Very doable. What I do when I create a chord chart is I start with Ultimate Guitar and I pull up a chord chart from there, and then sometimes it's more of a guitar feel, and so for keys I might need to tweak it a little. So I start there and then I just start tweaking it as I use the original as a guide, the original song, and I start tweaking it as I need to make it fit the original. And so what you can do is grab a Ultimate Guitar chart, copy and paste it, and then use my tutorial here, and then I'll tell you what the chords are. The first chord I would put over "'tis" would be C. But I'm giving you kind of a little, you're following the melody here. So the right hand is an open C chord. If I was going to do chords, I just like it better when it's open. So I would say an open chord is what this is. So then the left hand, I would just use a arpeggio here, C, G, C. So I don't know if you saw what I did. I hit the G by itself, so I start with C, G, C. And then I hit the C in the left hand when I'm hitting the F, D in the right hand. And then the right hand is D, E, G, C. Left hand is E, C. So it's an open C chord in the left hand. In the right hand, I just hit 2 notes with my thumb. You don't have to do that. You can skip the D. I just like the sound of the suspended in there. And then I hit the B in the right hand. And then the right hand is A, C, F, A. Left hand is an F arpeggio, which is F, C, F. that same chord in the right hand again, and then F octave in the left hand. And then I hit C chord in the right hand, which is G, C, E, G over E octave. Okay, then we move on. Right hand is C chord, which is G, C, E, G over C. You can hit an octave here. You can also hit just one note. Just take. You just hit just take. So just, I gave you that over C. 2 is a G chord. G, B, D, G over B. Take. And then back to the C chord in the right hand. And the left hand is A. Him at his word. So at is, what is it, a G suspended? Which is G, C, D, G. And then a D7, which is F sharp, C, D, F sharp over D. At his word. Then the right hand is A, C, D, F, G. I have not talked about this for such a long time, so I got to figure out what is this chord, an F6 with G on top, or either a D7, a D major 7, right? Oh no, yeah, F6 or D major 7, D minor 7. That's what it's called. So here's a D major 7. This is a D minor 7, but I'm flipping it in a different inversion, and then I'm adding G on the top. So honestly, I don't really teach music a whole lot anymore. So please be kind in the comments, because it's all in my head, and sometimes I don't remember how I explained it many, many years ago. Okay, right hand, A, C, D, F, G. Left hand is G7, which is GF. So, in Jesus, just take him at his word. And then I would do the same thing again. Just upon his promise. Okay, last line. C, G, C, E, G over C. 2, E minor. Is it an E minor 7? E minor 7. G, B, D, E, G over E. Just to know. This is an F chord. F suspended, right? So right hand is A, C, F, G over F. The saith the G suspended, and then resolve it to G. So G suspended is G, C, D, and then I'm hitting in the left hand, I'm hitting a G5, GB. Then I resolve that to a G chord, which is G, B, D. Lord, so just to the Savior. I did a rolling 10, it just sounds nice. It's C, G. I think my fingering's wrong. So C, G, E, but you're not hitting it at the same time. Lord, and then Jesus, Jesus. So I don't know if I did this when I was playing it, but this is what's in my head now. G, C, D, E, G. C2. And I'm wanting to hit a C5 in the left hand, but I'm dropping my thumb. Jesus. And then right hand is B, left hand starts with C, and then right hand is, G chord, which is G, B, D, G over B. Jesus. Back to C chord in the right hand, and then the left hand is A5, which is AE. How? Right hand is a what? D minor 6, or D minor 7, or either F6. So the right hand is F, A, C, D. Left hand is F5, which is FD. How I trust. I don't know if I did that when I played through it. How I trust. I'm kind of just following the melody in the right hand with my pinky. You don't have to. You could just go, how I trust him. It sounds pretty too when you're accompanying a singer. So if you want to follow the melody with your pinky, just go, and then trust. So then that would be a F, A, C, E. That would be a F major 7. Trust. And then him. Pick up that D with your ring finger. Trust him. Left hand is just the G5. How I proved. Jesus, Jesus. So how I proved is the same thing. How I proved. Sometimes I pick up 2 notes with my thumb. You can do that if you want. This is G, C, E, G, C, D, G over D. And this is a D7, which is F sharp, C, D, F sharp over D. Oh. Right hand is A, C, D, F, G over G7. What did I say that was called? D minor 7 with a G on top. And then I believe you can just go right back to your line, the second half of the verse. Jesus, Jesus, precious Jesus. I don't know if that's exactly the same, so I'll just go ahead and say what it is again. So I open C chord, G, E, and then open what? D minor, which is F, D, and then open C again, E, C. Jesus, Jesus. This time I hit this chord, so you don't have to hit that one, or you can if you want. Sounds fine too. I just made it a little fuller. So it's D, E, G, C, and then left hand is E, C. Jesus, Jesus. Hit an F chord. A, C, F, A over F arpeggio. F, C, F. Just precious Jesus, precious Jesus. You could hit F and then C if you want. Jesus. So C chord in the right hand. You could do a rolling 10. Oh, 4. So that's the E minor 7, which is G, B, D, E, G over E. Grace. I hit the F, suspended? A, C, F, G with a F rolling 10 or F arpeggio. To trust Him. The suspended and then the G. More. There you go.